What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Universal Bros Unplugged podcast, where we talk about everything Universal. Today's episode 22, where we're going to talk about
22, baby. We did it. We hit the quintessential mark.
It's fun. I was going to make a really big stretch. We're talking about Beetlejuice 1
Right.
and 2, and this is episode 22, double
Plus,
two.
the live show that
Yes,
no longer
correct.
exists.
Correct. Yes. We'll also get into that. That being said, and the little show that they used to have.
Yes, that has to do with the Ghostbusters.
Correct.
Did you guys hear my voice break? Fantastic. We love to see it. We're going to leave that in the main cut.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well,
Nice.
that being said,
Great start.
that
Great
being
start.
said, let's get in the intro.
And we're back.
Alrighty. Let's get into City Walk talk. What's going on in City Walk?
Okay.
This one is the most City Walk talk relevancy ever.
And it's been a good minute.
It's been a good minute since we've had some serious City Walk news. This one is a big one.
Okay.
Okay. I know I held off this information from you because I wanted you to be surprised. I wanted you to hear it first time.
I do not look at the news
Correct.
for Universal strictly so that I can
Usually
react to...
beforehand, I'll explain to him what I'm going to talk in City Walk.
Right.
You know.
That's all pre-production.
Yeah.
You folks don't get to see that part.
This one I purposely kept him out of the loop because I want his genuine reaction when I announce this.
Well, let's see what it is.
I'm hoping you already don't know this.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. So, that being said, big news. Several Universal City Walk Orlando Resort restaurants. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get your reaction that I'm fumbling the words.
Okay. Just,
Okay.
go again.
Several Universal City Walk restaurants have revamped their menus. So, new items debuted at Toothsome Chocolate Factory,
Okay.
Antojitos, Vivo Italian Kitchen, Big Fire, Cowfish, Margaritaville,
Really?
NBC Sports Brew and Grill.
Dude, those are all the heavy hitters.
All of them. They have got, now this doesn't mean they haven't done a whole new menu. They've just removed some items and put new ones in.
Okay.
They've spiced it up. So I did write down some items that I want to try. These are the items that they basically the restaurant, the staff that tried them
Yeah.
selected their top 3 items of the new portion of their menu.
Oh, so they had a say in the matter.
Correct.
That's really cool.
Of
I like
course,
that.
the chefs, they get together and they decided, let's
awesome,
revamp
man.
it. Let's add something new. Let's spice it up a bit.
I remember when they did that for Finnegan's.
Correct. So, speaking of which, we'll get into that. Something about Finnegan's has a part to play in one of these.
Really? Okay.
So, that being said, of course, Toothsome Chocolate Emporium and Savory Feast Kitchen has been revamped in its first major change since opening in September of 2016.
Okay.
So this is the first time that they've redone something. The other restaurants have, changed menu a couple times
I know that.
seasonally, but this is the first time that the Chocolate Emporium
Like
is
a major
actually
shift.
correct.
Okay.
So, one item that I saw, because we don't usually give that place so much attention because it tends to be a little on the higher price, not so much our forte. But I
Right.
didn't know this. This one surprised me. They genuinely find a way to infuse chocolate into each dish. Did you know that?
I more or less knew that. I did eat at Toothsome's once.
I did not know that.
A bit of a mixed experience. It was during a previous Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
I was not a fan of their style of milkshake. It could have been. Now, the food was amazing for what I had.
Mhm.
I did try their most popular dish, which is the chocolate bread.
Mm-hmm.
That is like,
Yeah.
it's kind of a wow factor. Um, I myself am not a huge chocolate person.
Mm.
I'm a normal sized man. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. Okay. A chocolate person. I'm not made of chocolate. We can edit all this out.
I'm just no, I'm leaving that in because the genuine confusion. I don't know what kind of joke you were trying to
They're
make.
not all winners. Okay, no. Okay, so no,
Okay.
yeah. I had the chocolate bread. It was weird.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. It's getting weird.
It's getting
Yeah, it was. It was weird. But I did have these nachos, but instead of tortilla chips, they used tater tots.
Okay.
That was a win. That was
Okay.
a big win.
Okay. So what I've looked at was the burger. I'm not even gonna try that. Poivrier. It's made. So I'm gonna describe it.
Sounds French.
Yeah, of course. Is made with a peppercorn spiced burger patty.
Okay.
Okay. A Gruyere cheese,
Okay.
caramelized onions, arugula, nothing crazy.
You need a better component.
This is where things get interesting. It has a chocolate brandy peppercorn sauce and roasted garlic aioli topped with potato sticks,
Okay.
served on a pretzel bun.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's where you were right. To some's take on the classic French dish, steak au poivrier.
Right. So it could be that this is sort of remnant of a
Finished
chocolate
with
mole.
chocolate instead of butter.
Interesting.
Okay. Now this is a pretty good one. Chef Margarita Maris and Chef Pedro Espino led the charge in updating the menu at Antojitos Authentic
Let's go.
Mexican food.
Let's go.
This one looks good.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. So, of course, this one I picked an appetizer because when we go, I want to go have margaritas and apps.
Yeah.
This one looks good. It is the Agua Chile Verde,
Okay.
which is a staple of Mexican cuisine and features chilled shrimp flavors poached in a simmering sauce. Okay. Made with fresh lime juice, chiles, cilantro, cucumbers, red onions, and red radish, and avocado. So all that mashed up, a verde sauce
Okay.
with whole diced avocado.
That sounds good.
And then it comes with a side of crispy blue corn tostadas to scoop it up with.
Yeah. No,
It
that looks
banging.
I don't know what it looks like, but it sounds great.
It looks banging. Them boys are coming.
Let them cook. Literally. Let them cook.
Literally. Now this one is I've never been here, but I do want to go.
Okay.
So we're getting bougie. Vivo Italian Kitchen.
Yes, I have been there.
They have swapped some dishes for new seasonal offerings.
We love seasonal.
So I picked a dessert for this one.
Okay.
I've given a variety rather than just going for like a main dish.
Right, like some
I've given a
highlights.
variety from all the different things. Correct.
Good.
So Vivo, this one is the one that piqued my interest the most,
Okay.
which is the Semi Freddo,
Okay.
which is strawberry ice cream on a lady finger, crusted, topped with warm mixed berry compote made with fresh blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries,
Okay.
and is garnished with dried strawberries and pistachios.
That sounds really nice.
And it looks so good. The photos, oh,
I can imagine the presentation for all these is
dude,
A1.
A1, stunning.
Nice.
So the next one is Big Fire.
Okay. Yeah, this is the
If
the
you've noticed,
barbecue
I've kind of
place.
saved the best ones for last.
Okay.
Our top 3 are the last ones. I say.
Fantastic.
Big Fire. The wood fire grilled scallops,
Okay.
which are served over popcorn risotto
Okay.
and corn relish, while topped with a maricone almond gremolado.
Oh wow. Okay.
It looks really good. It looks
Amazing.
good. The scallops look great. It looks like a good little app. You know, if you're feeling
Fantastic.
bougie.
I like scallops personally. Seared
Yeah.
scallops.
Yeah. And now we're getting into the good ones.
Okay.
We're gonna dive in the Cowfish Sushi Burger Bar.
Yeah.
This one, because like obviously I could talk about sushi and burger, but this is something that a lot of people don't know that they have high quality of. Can you guess what it is?
I got nothing coming to mind, honestly.
milkshake. They got a new milkshake.
Really?
And it looks, dude, I saw it and I was like, wow.
What's in it?
It's called the Midnight Munchies. And
So there's like Cheetos in it.
It's a milkshake made with a blend of vanilla ice cream, cocoa hazelnut spread, so Nutella.
Okay. Yeah.
Chopped peanut nougat caramel milk chocolate bars.
You said like 8 things in that.
That's
one.
how they put it together. So it's okay. Sorry. Let me.
There's like 8. What you said is
let me
8
do brand.
separate things.
Let me show you brand. No. Watch. It's all gonna make sense. Snickers. Just chopped up
yeah.
Snickers. Okay.
When you say it separately, that's like 10 different things.
No. But then I say the brand and you're like, oh yeah, that.
And you're like, oh yeah,
it does have all that.
That's a Snickers bar.
Okay. No. But here's where it's getting weird. Potato sticks.
What?
Sweet and salty. Hear me out.
Oh, I don't know, man.
It's just a little bit on top, like a garnish. Vanilla whipped cream, caramel topping, and chocolate popping candy.
Oh, how do we make the chocolate pop?
So the potato sticks are there to represent, I personally like it, fries and a milkshake. But they're just a garnish on top. It's not throughout the whole milkshake.
That is a controversial,
sweet and salty, dude.
That is a controversial food.
Anyways,
take.
That's what I picked from the. I mean, I honestly could have named all 3 that they listed that look good. They all look good from Cowfish.
Yeah. No, yeah.
This one's gonna be good because I know you're.
Okay.
I know 100% you're definitely gonna get this. I'm definitely gonna get this.
Where at?
Margaritaville, baby.
Okay.
Jimmy
I'm
Buffett's
in.
Margaritaville. I'm in.
Put me in, coach.
This one's good. So, being that they returned
his plane,
which is called the Hemisphere,
of course,
we had to bring some heat.
Really?
Now, this is where it's funny because in a previous episode we mentioned how great it would be to have a Flanagan's in Orlando.
No way. Wait, hold on. No. Wait.
Brother.
Wait. What's happening?
The Universal gods have heard us.
Are you serious?
Listen to me. No. Not like that.
Oh.
But because I said there's no need because they would just clash. And they said you want Flanagan's? This is the best we can do. And let me tell you, I'm excited. That being said, Margaritaville has added the Hemisphere wings.
Oh, okay.
Guests can choose between bone-in or boneless chicken wings accompanied by tangy garlic buffalo sauce.
Okay.
Or a spicy mango jerk sauce.
You know what's crazy?
Brother.
Dude, it just hit me right now. Why it seems like it fits perfectly with Margaritaville. I'm surprised they've never had wings before.
Yeah. But when we go to Flanagan's, that's what we want.
Yeah.
Wings.
Yeah.
And now you get to have those good Margaritaville drinks and wings.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly,
it just makes sense.
So what the chef said about the wings was that it's not your normal buffalo sauce. There's a lot of garlic.
Good.
So it's good. They look good. And then this one, honestly, I'm gonna get these, which is the spicy mango jerk sauce.
Okay.
That just sounds good.
Mm. Well, it's tropical mango.
Correct. That's what he was
jerk,
saying. He was saying, that Key West is pretty much like it's one of the main points of the Caribbean.
Absolutely.
So he said nothing's more Key West than that.
Yeah, of course.
So last on the list, last but not least, NBC Sports Grill and Brew.
Okay, I'm excited because that's like if I can't think of where to eat, I'll usually that's like the safest spot of consistently some of the best. Just I want to have a couple beers and have something decent to eat.
This one was definitely, I was thinking more of like apps and beer.
Okay.
So I decided that this one looked good, which is the Philly cheesesteak spring rolls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's a shaved beef steak, obviously, flash fried light spring roll skin, and a cherry pepper aioli.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're pushing into new frontiers here.
So one that at Big Fire.
Okay.
This is another item that I'll mention, to wrap up City Walk.
Okay.
But it also involves the chef from Finnegan's.
Yes.
So they teamed up and they made a halibut dish at Big Fire.
Really?
It looks good. I mean, Finnegan's is the
Yeah.
fish. Fash.
Wow.
Fash. I love Fash. So good. But yeah. That's it looks good. Halibut dish at Big Fire. And of course, we've mentioned it in what episode was that? Episode 3. Damn, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Episode 3, of course. Brunch is in full fledged. Every Sunday, Big Fire is hosting a brunch.
Yes.
So yeah, that was also mentioned. I guess it didn't get as much attention. Now it's definitely gonna get the attention.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that being said, that's gonna wrap up this episode of City Walk Talk. Let's get in the episode.
Oh, amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff. Shout out to all the chefs at Universal that are really. I mean, dude, they're putting in the work.
Insane.
They're amazing.
Of course. I mean, dude, the menu that they come up with, it's banging always. It's good.
Yeah.
Universal hires the best of the best.
No, I mean, as someone that's eaten,
never disappoints. Yeah.
A good amount of the restaurants, both in and outside of City Walk, that are in the parks themselves.
Yeah.
Man, there's some like the sit down restaurants. They take it seriously. It's not namby pamby, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff. If you're getting sit down food, it's rock solid.
Yeah. So that being said, let's talk about it. Beetlejuice.
The juice is loose.
The juice is loose.
Yes. So you watched the number 2, the sequel.
Right.
How did you feel about it?
Honestly, funny enough, I really liked it. I have nothing bad to say about the film whatsoever. I just, I'm not gonna lie to you, it felt really short.
Yeah.
Right?
I see what you're saying. So, in comparison to the first one, there seems to be, it's kind of like sectioned. So you have first the story of the couple moving into the house.
Yeah.
Their whole thing of moving into the afterlife. Then the introduction of Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
And then that whole, kerfuffle, if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah.
That ensues of chaos and everything. Amongst the girl discovering that she can see ghosts and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the first film ends,
Correct.
So, the second film kind of picks up, obviously, a good amount of time after the original takes place. And then now we're going more or less through the same story, but with her daughter. And obviously, Beetlejuice has his own storyline.
Right.
Of the whole issue with his ex-wife.
Yeah, and how he died.
Exactly, which we get an explanation as to how he passed.
Correct.
Which is hilarious.
Yeah.
In true Beetlejuice fashion.
Yep. It also goes to show his character, why he is the way he is.
Right. Yeah. Right.
No. I honestly, I have no other than it felt so short.
Yeah.
I have no complaints to it. I thought it was really good.
I thought it was really funny.
It was hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it didn't overdo it or underdo it in comparison to the first film, which is
I can't believe
iconic.
Bob dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sucks.
For logistical reasons, certain things in the film, the sequel had to happen a certain way.
Right.
In order for things to work out.
Right.
I just really liked how, the comedic moments, because the whole aesthetic of Beetlejuice, it's kind of morbid, right? But it's jokingly morbid. Yeah. So a lot of the jokes in the second one, which is what I was worried about, right? So Michael Keaton's coming back to play Beetlejuice,
right?
Which it's been a couple decades. You know what I mean? It still holds up, and it doesn't feel like I'm watching a separated older Beetlejuice. I'm just seeing Beetlejuice again, which I think would have been hard to capture when presenting the idea of a reboot of such an iconic character.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because Beetlejuice is what makes the first movie. I mean, the movie's literally named after him.
Yeah.
Right. So, and the guy is everything. He is the personality. He's the chaos.
Yeah.
He's the reason that, all the things are happening the way that they happen. I feel like in the second film, he's a little bit more refined in the sense of, it's not too much. And I know, when making a sequel to a film that is so, such a cult classic, beloved, referenced by everyone, outside of Universal, Beetlejuice is huge.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's one of the greatest films of the 80s, one of Tim Burton's biggest films.
Yeah.
saying Beetlejuice is like saying Edward Scissorhands or The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Even if you're not into that, you know what it is.
Yeah.
You know,
for sure.
I think that they did it respectfully and they nailed it. They nailed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't feel like it was lackluster at all. I feel like it was just right. You know, you kind of don't want to overdo it. You know, making it overly grandiose and just pumping a bunch of money into an IP just to get more money.
Yeah.
You know, but they also didn't like undersell it, and it wasn't boring.
Yeah.
You know, like introducing Beetlejuice's ex-wife and everything, and that whole storyline.
Yeah.
It's fun to see him be uneasy.
Yeah. Danny DeVito is so funny.
Oh, amazing. We love Danny DeVito. We love Danny DeVito. Shout out to Danny DeVito.
He has a Danny DeVito shrine.
Do I? No. Oh. I don't know. I have
a Danny DeVito shrine.
I've seen it before. I've seen it on the internet before.
It was like I found a hole in this bathroom.
Yeah, in a public school, and someone had made a shrine to Danny DeVito. I mean, if you're gonna worship a celebrity, not a bad one. Not a bad one to pick.
Okay. Anyways, beyond that, no, I think the film was really good. I like the backstory, you know.
Yeah, of course.
I like how they really show like why he is such, the type of character that he has, you know.
Right.
He was a grave robber.
Which is funny because like that fits perfectly.
Yeah.
It's like of course he would have been
a
like,
scumbag.
A scumbag schemer
exactly.
when he was a human being.
It just makes sense. And then the wife and everything, you know, and it's funny how she poisons him, but then
right, he hacks her to pieces right before he dies.
Yeah.
So they both end up at the same place.
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah. Aesthetically, I thought it was very close to the original too. Well, obviously, you know, we have like this isn't the '80s. We have the technology
to match.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and I'm gonna be honest with you. For the longest time, because I myself am not a huge fan of the Tim Burton aesthetic, so I've never really been a big fan of his films. They're good. I can tell that they're quality.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously they're beloved. You know, I mean, he's one of the most successful directors of all time. Beetlejuice is probably one of the only ones that, like, if it's on, I won't change it.
Yeah.
And that's rare for me because I'm not a big fan of his films.
Yeah.
You know, just because I don't really, the type of writing, the way it's shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? His art style, it's just not for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can tell, like, obviously, Edward Scissorhands is a good movie.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice is a great movie. A Corpse Bride, Nightmare Before Christmas. You know, these are all really big, monumental films. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a reason people love those movies because they're great. You know, Beetlejuice is probably one of the only ones. And I'm going to be honest with you, I am influenced a little bit by a couple things I experienced at Universal. So obviously, like getting to meet Beetlejuice at the park.
It's really funny. I love it.
One of the greatest things that you can do if you go to Universal Orlando is
take a
try to
picture
catch him in front of the theater taking pictures, and just having he messes with people, and he is exactly how you would imagine him.
Yeah.
A little bit rough around the edges,
Mm-hmm.
super witty, sharp as a tack. You know what I mean? He doesn't mess around. You know, he is great when it comes to banter.
Yeah.
Exactly how you would imagine. And obviously, I'm excited for the Ghostbusters show to come back because then that means that he also gets to have more of the spotlight now. At the
Correct.
So because we don't have the live show that he used to do, which was like the rock and roll show with he would bring all the monsters and take them over to go
graveyard rave.
Yeah, something like that. And
then
that's it changed.
By the way,
it's like rock and roll review towards the end of the show, post *90s, before it closed in 2016.
Yeah.
And dude, that show became. I mean, it was huge.
Yeah,
it was huge. I was watching on YouTube the other day, the actual final show.
Yeah.
Of in 2016 before they closed it to make Fast and the Furious.
Correct.
Which is where it used to be.
Right.
The evolution of it from the '90s version till its end, towards the end. I mean, the production was like tight, huge. You know what I mean? They also took some liberty with kind of more personalizing each one of the monsters. and they had a fandom going. I mean, people love
Yeah.
Beetlejuice, but like specifically the Wolfman had his own fans.
Yeah,
Same thing
yeah,
with
yeah.
Frankenstein would play a guitar.
His
It was like
bride. Yeah,
super
yeah,
rock and
yeah.
roll, super horror, very universal, very universal.
Yeah, it was well done.
Same thing with Frankenstein's Bride, and these actors singing and dancing in real time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was great.
Which just goes to show like the quality and performance. Just because you're at a theme park,
the standard that
the standard that they would hold, amazing.
Of course.
The men that would play Beetlejuice, hilarious. Him going into the crowd, messing with people, all the special effects and the pyro and the smoke and the movement, because it's a play essentially.
Yeah.
It's a live show.
Right.
I mean, everyone's always on the mark. It's just amazing, and obviously it's fun, because it's rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Great stuff.
It's I'm excited for. I'm hoping that when they bring back the Ghostbusters, like street show, that they bring Beetlejuice back, so we get to see that. But yeah, I mean the movies, I like them. I think they're a classic Halloween.
Yeah.
It's a classic movie. You have to watch it.
Yeah,
within the Halloween time.
Of
You know what I
course,
mean?
yeah. It's also, I would even say it's an iconic '80s film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though it came out in the later end of the '80s, it's still super iconic. I mean, you have, first of all, Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
First of all, we have young Winona Ryder.
Young Winona Ryder, yeah.
Which, I mean, I'm sure a good amount of you that are not necessarily above the age of 30 something. You might know her as the mother,
know her from the mom in
Stranger Things. But before that, she stole jeans.
Yeah.
Before that, she was in Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Look, Google it.
Yeah.
But that was like one of her big breaks.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And then obviously she had a whole, spatter of movies in the '90s. But yeah, you have Winona Ryder, Alec Baldwin, young Alec Baldwin too. You know what I mean? Gina Davis, heartthrob of the '80s. You know what I mean? And then we have Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Who would later go on to become Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love to see it. I'm a big fan of Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
I think he's really cool.
Yeah. He's hilarious.
I liked him as Batman.
Yeah.
I thought his Bruce Wayne was really cool. I liked him in Jackie Brown, even though he had a smaller part.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously as the Vulture in modern day Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's the one I really liked him. I think he played it really well.
Underrated actor, in my opinion.
For sure.
Yeah. But I mean, Beetlejuice is arguably his most iconic character. Just the personality.
I mean, definitely.
Of it,
I think that's definitely the one.
There's a reason that, like, year after year, regardless of whatever they have and they bring out at Spirit Halloween, there's always Beetlejuice stuff.
Yeah, of course.
It's
a Tim Burton film. Tim Burton films always get.
I mean, high praise, dude.
Yeah.
There's a crowd for it.
Yeah, I mean, rightfully so. They're not. I like them. I like the Tim Burton movies. I'm not crazy about them,
right?
But I like them.
Yeah,
they're pretty good.
To say that I've seen them. I've seen most of them.
Yeah.
I've seen Nightmare Before Christmas many times. Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah.
A Corpse Bride multiple times. Willy Wonka, which came out in our time.
That's a good one.
Most people don't know that that's a Tim Burton film.
Yeah.
Not the original one with Gene Wilder, but the one with Johnny Depp.
Correct.
Yeah. Very weird. That's how I would describe Tim Burton.
That one's, but I think it's
weird in a fun way.
Yeah.
But it's kind of really like kind of like a morbid weird.
Yeah. I'm sorry, darling. Mr. Wonka's being
lollipops. Lollipops.
What's that guy's name? What's that actor's name? He's well known too.
He's an extremely famous actor. He played Count Dooku.
Exactly.
Dude, why am I drawing a blank? After the break, I'm gonna remember.
It's hilarious. Yeah, dude, that movie is funny.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All the dance scenes.
That's so funny.
Like, good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello. That movie's just awkward. Most of it's awkward.
That movie is a fever dream. Is what it is.
From start to finish.
Yes.
From start to finish.
Hilarious.
Beetlejuice doesn't pan out like that. Like, it's actually... It starts off a little bit slow because you think the story's going one way. And then by the time that Beetlejuice is actually introduced, he completely takes over.
Yeah,
exactly. Because the movie starts with Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin. They move into the house and they're living their life, and then the accident happens, and they're kind of introduced to like how to deal with the fact that they died, and then that takes up like the first act of the film. But then once the other family moves in, Winona Ryder discovers that she can see them, and then Beetlejuice comes into the picture. He just completely takes the show. Completely.
Yeah. It's hilarious though.
Yeah. I remember when they announced that they were gonna make another one, and I was like, this is not a good time for reboots, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, but they did. Honestly, they did a really
it's good.
job.
It's good.
And what's her name? Everyone's obsessed with her. She plays Wednesday.
Jenny Ortega.
Jenna.
She also played Wednesday Addams.
Correct. That's what I just said.
Yes.
Yeah. She's pretty good.
And I believe she was also in Scream 7 or Scream 6.
Everyone's in love with her, dude.
Yeah. I
don't see it because I know her from the show when she was a little kid.
Which show?
So when everyone's over here drooling over her, being like, "Oh, dude, she's so hot," I'm like, "Dude, I see a little girl." It's
what show?
Disturbing. I know that in the show, she was a sibling of like 7.
Is this a Disney show?
Yeah, this was not your time. This was more my time. Okay. And this was even I wasn't watching Disney that much.
This is that whole dog with a blog era.
Exactly. This was right after it. This is what this is basically what took its place. That's where she got her break. That's where she got her big start.
Do you know what I didn't know, and I had to discover this recently?
Hold on, but in the show, before I forget, her sister, one of her little sister in the show is the little girl in Endgame and Infinity War, the one that plays Gamora, little Gamora.
Really?
Yeah, that actress, she's her sister in the show as well.
I did not know that.
Yeah. That's where I know her from too. I see her and I'm like, okay, this is little Gamora, but like I know her from the show.
Yeah. It's not until someone explained to me who Sabrina Carpenter is that she's originally a Disney kid.
Do you know what show?
I believe
it's a spin-off of a classic.
It's like the spin-off of Boy Meets World, right?
Yeah.
She plays like the friend.
Girl Meets World.
Meets World.
So right. she's supposed to play what's his name? Sean.
Oh, so she comes from a troubled past.
I guess. I never really watched a show like that, so I'm going to say
I've only ever seen Boy Meets World.
Yeah. So let's take a quick break. And we're back. All right. So, what was the actor's name?
Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee. There you go.
Count Dooku himself.
Yeah. Yes, that is right.
Yeah, yes. Of course.
Legend. Not a Universal franchise, but
fantastic nonetheless.
Still love Star Wars.
But yeah. So you were saying you wanted to. You're happy that they're bringing back the Ghostbusters show with Beetlejuice.
Right. Okay, yeah, it's a good chance to give him some more spotlight rather than, like, I feel like the actor, you have to really get lucky to run into him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
It's not an everyday thing.
No, it's not. Funny enough, it's every time I've been at the park, it's when I least expect it that I end up coming across him.
It's like the weirdest time of day.
Weirdest time of day, too. Yeah. Which ironically is like in perfect fashion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's no order.
Yeah. Right? He just kind of
chaotic.
Appears.
Yeah.
Disappears.
Yeah. No. I think
he's always chilling, doing his own thing. Just running around.
Yeah. I mean, dude, the movies are good. And the second one, they did a good job. You know what I really liked about the second one is how messed up the kid is.
Right.
Like, dude, they make you feel like, oh, dude, this kid's nice. Oh, she's having a nice moment.
Question
and then
for you. When he initially gets introduced, right, when she's going on the bike ride and everything, did you think you knew something was up with him?
I was like, this guy's a ghost. This kid's a ghost, and she can see ghosts. She doesn't even know it yet.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
It just makes
her
sense.
mom can.
Yeah. I'm like, and then it was the foreshadowing that he was just like, oh yeah, don't worry, my parents aren't even gonna notice. They don't even.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. And then
if you ever notice, he cannot leave.
Right.
The back. It's always.
What really gave it away was when they're walking in through the house, and like the parents, you don't see their faces.
Yeah.
You can't see anything.
Yeah.
That was a dead giveaway. I was like, oh yeah, this guy's a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And they go upstairs and it's all spooky. And then they start kissing. And I'm just like, what are they gonna be levitating? And I was like, oh wow, I called that one.
Yeah.
And there they were. Yeah, no, it was great. I think. And then he takes her in, and then they find out the truth that he's really a scumbag as well, which is funny because he's more evil than Beetlejuice is. Beetlejuice is just
he's in it for his own skin.
Exactly.
Beetlejuice isn't necessarily a bad guy. He's just a bad guy because he just is trying to weasel his way out of stuff or into things.
Yeah. No, that he does a really good job. He does a good job of like getting you to be like, oh, this is a nice kid. You know what I mean?
Same thing. I thought Willem Dafoe did a great job in this movie.
Yeah.
Underrated. I understand that like some of the special effects, like the makeup, it's kind of because like in the original film, all the special effects are a little wacky.
Yeah.
A little bit wacky. Not too wacky.
Yeah.
An appropriate amount of wacky.
Right.
But him having like the back of his head blown out, I was like, it looks a little too clean.
What do you mean?
There's not a lot of blood. You just kind of see like the side of his head here and then the back portion. It's like
who?
Willem Dafoe. Because remembered in his mortal life, he was an actor that played a detective.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, no.
The makeup was a little wacky.
Yeah. It wasn't
terrible. I thought the funny part is, like, when Beetlejuice's ex-wife, she, like, sucks the life out of people and they literally shrivel up like a juice box.
Yeah, poor Bob.
Yeah, poor Bob. Rest in peace, Bob.
Rest in peace, Bob. Yeah, that was so funny. When they all start running out, like, it's like giant suits and a tiny shriveled head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hilarious, man.
I love when he told his backstory. Not Bob, but when Beetlejuice was like, so let me explain. And then does the whole thing in Italian.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a old 1920s Italian narration.
It's hilarious.
Which, by the way, the second we go into that scene where it's all in like, grainy black and white, I was like, funny enough, the set that they're doing the scene in, it looks kind of not crappy, but it's like you can tell that it's a set.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in the day, during those types of horror films, that's what the sets looked like.
Yeah.
They were kind of the back was painted to look like it was more space and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Very reminiscent of Universal Monsters.
Yes. It was really good. It was really funny. That was probably one of the best parts. Is like you finally get to know why he is the way he is and how he got there.
Yeah. It doesn't feel forced either. I was like, that makes complete sense.
No, what doesn't make sense to me is the suit.
Right.
Like why he wears a suit and why he has green hair.
I see what you're saying.
It's like there's no backstory on why he wears that, but
maybe it's just a choice in the afterlife.
Yeah. No, the part where she goes and she like is pretty cool.
Yeah. The part when she gets introduced and she staples herself together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Doesn't make sense, but yeah, sure, it's cool. It's for the movie, for the movie's sake.
It in that world,
right?
That sort of wacky Tim Burton world, that makes sense.
Yeah. No, 100%. It's like it was very much so the vibe of like Sally.
Exactly.
From
Nightmare
Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Number 2, I think. So the way they had to obviously cut out that character.
Yes.
For certain reasons.
Right.
Reasons we're not going to talk about on the pod. Yeah, I was wondering who this guy was. It didn't click till the very end. I'm like, oh.
Well, I had to explain it to you.
Well, why they finished off the character? Why they had to get rid of him?
They technically they didn't finish him off. They changed it and made it work.
They made it in so a way where they didn't need
the actual actor.
Yeah, the actor's presence.
And why they chose to go when explaining his passing, claymation.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it finally clicked at the end. I was like, oh, that's who this guy is. Because I remember I asked you, the voice, I honestly I have to check who does the voice, but in the beginning it sounded like T.J. Miller.
Yeah, I don't know where you got that from.
You didn't hear that?
Not at all.
It sounded like him a little bit.
Not at all. Not to me.
I'm gonna fact check that to see who does the voice this time.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of wacky because it's literally like a body with like a giant bite taken out of it.
Yeah. And he sprays blood.
Yeah, but it's funny that's like you can tell it's a person in a suit that's like much shorter than the actual character, and it's just like, the whole top portion that's like a chunk.
I love how when he sits next to the surfer dude who's half eaten with the surfboard, he looks at him. He's like, no, because they're the opposite. Nice. They're the opposite of each other. It's hilarious.
Or like the whole purgatory officer, like, okay, take a number.
Yeah.
Massive strip with like,
Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, I love it. I mean, I like how they kept it classic.
Yeah.
They stuck to the way that things were in the first film. They didn't try to change anything. One part that I did find a little funky was the dad.
Yeah.
I think the makeup. I think the concept was funny. Is really good, but I think the makeup. I don't know why he had to be blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Like I get you don't want to make it too morbid, and like just make him look like a swollen corpse, which is what he would look like, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you could have just made him look real with just bite marks and the fish hanging off of him. But it was funny.
Right.
That you finally see that because throughout the movie you're kind of guessing at like did this guy really die in the Amazon or did he just bail out?
Right.
And then there's no way of legitimately knowing if he bailed out because Winona Ryder can't see him.
Right.
Yeah, supposedly she's like he's dead, right? She says she's claiming he's dead, but so she can't see him. So the girl doesn't believe that that he's dead. So you're guessing too. You're like, yeah, this guy, he just bailed out. And then you finally see him, and you see the piranhas on him, and you're like, oh, okay.
Well,
yeah. It checks out.
That explains exactly what happened.
Exactly. It's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. A lot of those, like, them poking fun at death is very funny, like in the first film.
Dude.
When you have the football guys, and they're like, Coach, I don't think we survived that crash.
Yeah. And then the Soul Train.
Yeah.
Dude, everyone they're bugging.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it. That part is so good. The Soul Train.
It is wacky.
It is wacky. But it's a good kind of wacky.
Yeah.
I was looking at that. I was like, dude, that's funny. That's really, really funny.
I like in the first film.
They should do that, man. They should do a little like what Beetlejuice comes out.
Yeah.
And then it's like the Soul Train.
That'd be pretty funny.
But it's just a bunch of dead people boogieing.
It's kind of like when they have dance in the New York section.
Exactly.
It's just all, but they're all dead.
Yeah. That would be so funny.
That would be pretty funny.
So funny. Yeah, it's great. And then the part where the stepmother wacky. She does such a good job, and they did a good job of making sure that she's an absolute psycho.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just out of her mind.
100%.
It's so funny. And then the snakes.
Yeah. I mean,
then she dies. It's like when it first happened, I was like, dude, that's so dumb. That's so wacky. And I'm just like,
it's goofy. It's goofy on purpose.
Exactly. I'm like, it checks out.
I mean, dude, when Winona Ryder's dad dies, right?
Yeah.
The mom calls her, is like, oh, he's gone. You know what I mean? He's left us. Blah, blah, blah. They explain the whole story and everything. And then it cuts to them mourning. The entire house literally has a veil of black. Like the house is in mourning.
That part's really,
which was
really
done
funny.
for real, meaning that they covered an entire house
in a veil.
In a veil.
That's so funny. That is so funny.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Also, like the mom just doing like weird art stuff, like constantly when she's like yelling,
and
they're like, "What the hell?" Because everyone's on edge.
I'm trying to exactly.
What's going on? I'm just trying to catch the right primal scream. And she's like, "What are you?" And she just goes back to yelling. Well, some guy's like,
she's like, "I'm gonna need you to do the same thing. I'm gonna need you to do it too."
Just taking pictures of her.
Oh man,
absolutely ridiculous. I like that they had like one of the original statues that she had in the first movie, which by the way are ugly as hell.
Yeah.
But they it's there.
It's so funny. Yeah.
Very, very funny.
And then she's the live artwork. She's like all painted because she's supposed to be part of the graffiti.
Right.
It's so good.
I thought the show.
Dad left you? No, that's an awful thing to think. He's dead. It's like, what?
But you see that it's goofy.
It's so
it doesn't
funny.
take itself too seriously.
Yeah. That part that one got me. Honestly, I was chuckling. That was pretty funny.
What I liked about the first film is like obviously when they're trying to scare. So when they finally come to and realize that they're dead, and that's why these other people are in their house and they're just like, being ignored.
Mm-hmm.
All the goofy stuff they do to like scare them.
Yeah.
You know, like the
when
eyeball fingers.
Yeah.
Or like when they're hanging in the closet.
Yeah.
And the mom's just like casually pushes her to the side. All that stuff. Or when she takes a picture of them in the sheets and it's like there's no feet.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fun.
No, yeah, it's dude, classics. I think they're so funny. Beetlejuice is funny. The movie did not disappoint. It kept up with the first one.
No, it was good.
It didn't take away, and it's perfect, honestly.
Do you think that Beetlejuice was more rambunctious in the first film versus the sequel?
Yes. I think he had more of a spotlight and he was more wacky and insane because but they cover it up well because like he's in a rush. He doesn't want to play too many games because he's in a rush to seal the deal and get away from this lady who wants to suck his soul.
Yeah.
So it kind of helps the plot, him not being so just wacky all the time. I love the what does it say when he stamps the kid's card? Oh, I can't curse, but it's out of luck. Yeah. He looks at her, he's like, too late, and he's like, yeah, not really, bud. And nice try, kid. He looks and it says out of luck. And he's like, what? No.
I feel like in the first movie, because he was on a time crunch to get married to Winona Ryder at the end.
Yeah.
He was able to like go full bore, just antics, causing chaos, blah blah blah, this and that. Lying through his teeth, just saying anything and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the wedding at the end when they start singing.
Yeah. I like the whole thing with like the shrimp, and then it comes out and like grabs their face.
Oh yeah.
And they're like freaking out.
Yeah.
And then obviously the whole possessing thing and making people do silly songs.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. Which what goes back to like our Ghostbusters episode?
Yes.
It's like you talked about how like he possesses them.
Yes.
In the show, I think it was a good representation of what could happen in the Ghostbusters show.
Right.
That he possesses them and plays with them. It'd be funny.
Yeah. No. I'm looking forward to it. I'm assuming it's going to be updated with more modern songs.
Yeah.
Should they choose to go with that path? If not, they might rewrite the whole script of it. You know.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah.
I think that it's great that we're kind of using our heavy hitters again of things that are popular and fun at the park. Instead of just keeping him as like a short meet and greet within the park.
Yeah.
We can always hope that maybe he gets his show back.
Yeah. I mean, you never know.
You never know. We don't know what the future holds.
Correct. I just like that old school like classic comedy, like when he goes to stab him with it says it's a giant syringe and like a large syringe that says truth serum on it.
Yeah.
Boom, and then the guy talks.
Cartoony.
Exactly. It's like the gun that it says pow.
Pow.
Yeah. I love that type of comedy, and when you can really, infuse it well and consistent, which is what Beetlejuice does all the time. That's
he's a jokester.
Exactly.
Well,
we can't exactly go in through the front entrance. He draws a bomb and lights it with his finger.
Yeah.
The fire. Hilarious. But yeah.
It's just everything he does is goofy. Honestly, the film is what it is because of him.
Yeah.
He is the guy.
Of course. Yeah.
Oh look, we shop at the same store.
Hermano.
And he tickles, like he's hugging the guy, but then tickles her. She's like, get off me.
Yeah. No, dude, it's just funny. This one was really funny. Dude, the part where where his ex-wife shows up to the empty office.
Yeah.
And she like looks at the pictures, and then she sees she sees and then she sees Winona Ryder, and she throws the picture down. And, bah!
Yeah.
She's just like angry, and Bob's like under the desk just hiding. Oh my god, dude! It's funny because you see that and you're like, oh, thank God Bob lives. But then they come and they grab him to interrogate him, and then that's when she gets him.
Yeah.
Poor guy, man. But yeah.
Can you imagine dying in the afterlife? That's gotta suck.
I know. Well, yeah, she takes away their soul, so they don't even get that. Yeah. The baby. The Beetlejuice baby. Oh my God! Spill your guts.
I think if I'm not mistaken, at Spirit, you know how they have those little baby mannequins, like baby versions.
They have one, yes.
Horror characters, like the Beetlejuice one.
That is so funny.
He wears a little suit.
Yeah, the little striped suit and the green hair, the wacky green hair.
How you doing,
dude? It's insane. He goes, she's pregnant. And the classic, like her belly just grows.
Question: in the second one, I don't remember a part where they have the snake, the giant sand snake.
The sandworm.
The sandworm.
Yeah, they do twice.
In the second film.
Yeah.
I think I missed it.
So it first happens when man, it's the part where they Lydia grabs the daughter.
Yeah.
And the dad saves them and hides them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have to go and run and hide. And they jump out this door, which happens to be the desert.
Yeah.
And then Lydia, she's like, oh, we need to run. These are the sandworms. So they start running. And that's when, boom, the door pops up and the dad saves them. The dad rescues them. And that's where they have the little chat, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's when the worm is introduced the first time. Second time is at the wedding where Beetlejuice and her are getting married, and then his ex-wife is there, and so is like the cop and everyone, and they need to get rid of them.
Yeah.
So the daughter draws the little thing, knocks 3 times, leads the worm to there. Beetlejuice sees it, lets it come up, lets it eat her.
Yeah.
And then it goes back down. So that's where the sandworm comes in play. The sandworm actually saves Beetlejuice and all of them.
It's funny that in the first film, it's like you see it briefly.
Mm-hmm.
And the second film, we utilize the worm.
Correct. Yeah, no, it's funny. I mean, again, bringing back the classic.
Yeah.
The old school into the new version.
I think this is a great lesson in how to properly reboot.
Yeah.
Or create a sequel to a successful standalone film.
Yeah.
While not making it feel like an absolute cash grab. Like actually, we're making the movie because there is space for it.
Right.
You know, and we can continue the story properly, respectfully, and do it well.
Well, that's because Michael Keaton and Winona Ryder were like, we want to do this.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and when there's that effort.
But you ever notice how it's like the successful sequels?
Yeah.
Or revitalizations of a franchise. When the artists themselves want to do it,
exactly,
it becomes successful.
Of course, the effort's there.
Instead of the studio saying, we're going to do this.
Yeah.
Do you still want to be it, or do we recast your part?
Mm-hmm.
Which is what it feels like sometimes, you know?
Right. Now, yeah, you can tell this one they really wanted it, and it came out great, honestly. I really like it.
Do you think the story is complete now, or do you think they're going to make a third film based on the success of this one?
I guess they kind of left it open.
Right.
In a way, they did. In a way, they kind of didn't. I think they should just leave it there. Like, that should be it. 1 and 2, boom. It's classic. Just leave those 2.
But here's the thing. If they make a third one, the third one could be called Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
I know, and it's there. I hear you.
Yeah. No, but ultimately it should be, did we do the story justice?
Yeah.
Is it complete as it is now?
I think so. I think there's no need to add more.
Rock solid.
I think if someone's able to create a third one that doesn't ruin it, which again is very hard.
Very difficult.
I don't think there's really a need for it.
What do you think is more difficult these days? Making a successful original concept, like an original idea film, right? Making a brand new film that's really well made and becomes huge,
right?
Or making a respectable and successful sequel / reboot. Which do you think is more difficult?
Honestly, reboots
are more difficult.
I mean, just looking at most reboots that we have,
yeah,
they're just not it. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Because you're, and again, I mean, I don't know. Personally, I just feel like people want to grab the movie and rather than add to it, they want to try and grab it and make it their own. They want to grab the original and make it their own.
Yeah.
And that's not what you do. That's not how a sequel or a prequel should work. You know, you can't go and try and grab it and, well, I'm going to put my twist on it and it's going to be part of the story. Like, no, dude, you need to grab it and you are making the continuation of the story. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay? You're grabbing what the previous director had. You're picking up where they left off.
You have to stay true to the source material.
Exactly. Not making your own story and then finding a way to connect them. That's where a lot of people mess up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's where they fail. Versus the original is there is no guideline. There is no start. You are creating it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I also feel like it's a lot less repressive and more open when you make something original.
Yeah.
You know, like, for example, when the first Terrifier came out.
Yeah.
They weren't continuing already a well-known franchise,
right.
So they have to stay within certain parameters.
Yeah.
They were like, I got this idea for a wacky clown. Well, wacky's not the word I would use for Art the Clown. But we have this...
terrifying clown.
I have an idea for a ridiculously ultra-violent clown.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just throw stuff at the walls.
Yeah.
And see what happens, you know?
Yeah.
And look at the success of that.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully, when they make a fourth, no one, you know, the people that created it don't walk away, and then we have someone try to make a Terrifier 5 and completely ruin it.
Yeah.
Because now we don't have straight to video when something fails; it's straight to streaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
No, man, it's just. I don't know. It's a risky thing trying to continue a movie versus just creating the original, for sure.
Right.
For sure. I mean,
but I also feel like they're kind of not allowing people to make original stuff these days. Or
that's
how do you feel?
That's not true.
That's not true. I feel like stuff like Blumhouse coming out.
Exactly.
Making good original.
I think the problem is that people are too focused. So, again, the movie industry, you know, the film industry, you have too many people looking at statistics, right?
And not worrying about the art.
Exactly.
I agree.
That is exactly what it is.
I agree.
They see that, okay, statistically, this movie did good, so we're going to remake it or continue it.
Right. To cash in.
And then, of course, it has to be successful, right?
Right.
Statistically, no, dude. That's not how that works. Because that movie wasn't created based off statistics. It was an art that was created.
Right.
Because someone felt it.
Right.
They didn't look at a chart and be like, this is what works.
You know what? I'm going to use Terrifier again as an example. When they made the first film, it is by no means a big budget film at all.
No.
And it doesn't come across that way.
No.
But you know what? They said, we know this film is not going to be liked by everyone. But we think it's, you know, Damien Leone
There's potential.
was like, I'm going to put my heart and soul into this movie because I like it. I like it and I think it's good.
Yeah.
And look at where they are now.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think
now it's a beloved franchise.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
It's got a good following. I mean, even now that I've watched the third one, thinking more back on it, I do.
You had to let it soak for a bit, didn't you?
Yeah.
You realize they're pretty good. They're pretty good. You know what I mean?
It's
very specific. They're not for everyone.
Exactly.
But if you're kind of into it,
I
it's
wasn't
rock
into
solid.
it before. When I got into it, I was like, I don't like this style of movie. But now I'm after having watched the whole thing, all three, I'm like, okay, this isn't bad. This is good.
It's good.
Because you know what, we haven't had something like that.
But that's what you know when we were talking about in the previous episode or two.
Yeah.
I was talking about Terrifier is refreshing, in the sense of like it doesn't hold back.
Exactly. No, 100%. 100%. Yeah,
It's just like we don't care.
Yeah.
And we don't take it too seriously either.
Yeah, we don't have guidelines.
We're here to have fun.
Yeah.
Can we? Okay, then we will.
Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying.
Can we film all this ridiculous ideas, all this over-the-top grandiose score? Can we make it ultra-violent?
Question, they're making a Terrifier 4?
Yes, if it's not already done filming, they're like in the middle of filming it.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing that.
I'm going to go see it. However,
what do you think they're going to do it of?
I have no clue, because obviously number 3 did end open-ended. My issue is, as true. I told you, I kind of feel like the franchise has peaked. Because 3, in my opinion, is the best out of all 3.
Yeah.
I feel like they've gotten progressively one step above the other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they can top the third one. I think the third one is like the best looking, the best plot.
I don't think they're going to be able to top it. I think they're going to be able to keep it at the same level and finish and wrap things up.
That's what I'm hoping for.
And that would be good. What I was asking you is, what do you think? Do you think they're going to go with the next season?
Like making it a summer slasher?
Yeah, they could do a summer slasher. They could do a Thanksgiving one.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know.
A summer one would be pretty insane.
Right. Because usually they would always take place during Halloween. Yeah. And then
the first
Christmas.
One Halloween.
Second one's also Halloween.
Also Halloween.
Yeah. So then the third one's Christmas. It could be a summer slasher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would just like to see how they, because the whole supernatural storyline that they decided to go with. We'll see how that pans out. We'll see Anna's character and going to get her.
I like that they didn't kill her off.
Her niece or
her cousin.
Her cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know what the synopsis is for the fourth film, but it'd be cool to see if they both go to hell.
Her and Art?
Yeah, and kind of duke it out. We'll see. Well, I don't know how they're going to go about it. Like I said, I don't know where the story can go from here. So I don't know.
Right. Yeah. No.
But we'll see. I mean, I expect it to be disgusting and extremely violent.
Yeah.
But in regards to Beetlejuice, I would like to see more of them at the park.
Yeah,
I would like to see more of them.
I think that's my biggest thing.
And I think the success of the second film is definitely an indication that we can see more of him in the future. Ghostbusters is giving way for him to come back and have a little more time in the spotlight.
For sure.
Yeah. I'm just glad to see more of him. He's such an iconic Universal character.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing him again when I go. Next week.
Yeah. It would be nice to see a classic movie parade and he be in it, and they can do. I mean, there's so much to go. They could do the Soul Train.
How about this? How about
around.
this for an idea? The same way they have the Mega Movie Parade.
Correct.
During HHN, not necessarily during HHN because the streets are blocked up, but for the daytime, having a horror parade of all of Universal's classic horror films.
Yeah, like a Halloween parade.
Exactly. You could have the Universal Monsters. Beetlejuice could be a part of it.
The Spooktacular parade.
Yeah, the Grabber from Black Phone can have his own thing. A whole bunch of them. I mean, there's so much that you can do there.
I also think a Beetlejuice house would be pretty at HHN.
I would love to see it.
That'd be super
I would love
sick.
to see it. Same thing like when they did Ghostbusters. It's not necessarily a scary house, but it's an iconic, iconic IP.
Yeah.
Same thing like we said. They could do a Scooby-Doo one. You know what I mean?
I think Beetlejuice would be a lot.
Yeah, there's
a lot more fitting though.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Because you could do you're walking in. You can walk through the office of all the people sitting there. You could have statues or actors. and things pop out at you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you see it could be the whole plot line of the first movie. It could be the whole plot line of the second movie.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be really, really cool. It would definitely attract so many people.
It would be a long wait time for that house. 100%.
Yeah, dude, 100%. I would wait for sure. I'd love to see that.
I'd have to go through it at least once to experience it.
Yeah.
Because it's so iconic.
Yeah. Well, that being said, I'm pretty sure we've covered everything about Beetlejuice 1 and 2. We'd like to see a number 3 if they could continue it. If not, I think it's great how the way they wrapped it up. I think they did it perfectly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That being said, again, if you guys want to follow us, if you're not already following us, tell your friends, family to also follow us if they want to see anything about Universal. Universal Bros Unplugged, IG and TikTok. Any business or collab inquiries, Universal Bros Unplugged Podcast at gmail.com. We'll catch you guys in the next episode.
See you guys.
Peace.